since we are reusing too much of our get cookie function in our profile HTML and at the same time in our index.html, we're gonna remove this and move it somewhere else so that we will only have a one single source of truth when calling get cookie function. So here in our static where usually CSS and JavaScript are called, we're gonna create here a new file. We're gonna call utils.js and we're gonna paste this get cookie function. Once we have that in the top of our index.html, we're gonna call for load static, meaning we're gonna load this static folder. Please huwag kayong maingay. Oh, we don't need to put here our load static since we are already calling load static in our layout.html. So here where we have our get cookie, we are also going to move out our document dump content loaded and put it here. Since we're gonna no need this script tag, let's try running our post. So what's going to happen is to this like button executes yes or no. So this does not execute. Let's check why. So since we are calling this in index.html in our layout just before our body tag, and we're gonna reference our static network utils.js. So let's try executing this if this works, meaning now it's working. Our JavaScript refactor is successfully done. We just need to move also our profiles and remove this add listener DOM content loaded and move it also to our utils.js. Script tag is also not needed anymore. So DOM content loaded just below this query selector all. So right now our get cookie function is above. Our DOM content loaded has the query selector running for our like button, also our follow button. Let's test. Let us plug in another user. So this must work. If it does not work, meaning there's something wrong with our refactor. But let's try anyway. Follow works in our network. It's okay. Following is equal to true. So what we're missing is inside profile page. It's post and the following must have also the button. So the problem is since we only called our like button here in our index, the profile page does not have this and the following feed does not have this, meaning we must refactor this postcard so that all codes are running as one single source of truth. So next what we're going to refactor is our repeated postcards that is being referenced in our profile, our following feed, and our index.html. So for what we're going to do is to create a new folder here in our templates network. We're gonna call it partials, and inside partials folder we're gonna create a postcard file.html. So this postcard.html is gonna contain our code for our postcard, meaning in our index.html we're gonna remove this part and just reference our partials postcard.html. The same to our profile, we're gonna remove this and fetch our postcard HTML. The same as our following. We don't need this one. Instead, we're just gonna reference our postcard.html. And just for safer and more scalable approach in the near future, we're gonna include with post, meaning our current iteration of loop here. The same as in our profile, the same in index. We're gonna try this now and see if this works. So right now, our index, as if when we go inside Sean, right now, the same pattern for our postcard. When we go to our following, the same pattern goes in. Let's see if when we like this one, let's see if the like button persists in the others. Here, likes and all posts inside here, unlike. Oh, so unlike is not being clearly. So one like, two likes. Unlike, two likes. All posts, two likes. So there's something wrong here. But the idea is our postcards have now the same identical showing of the name, the user, the content, the timestamp, and the button of like. But we need to resolve the error of our state variable like.